this journey is determined by God. Despite the storm that he found himself, Paul knew something. He had an assurance that this journey, it was determined by God. No power can stop it. Let the principalities join with powers, join with the rulers of darkness in heavenly places. Let them gather together and carry the storms of their wind. This journey was determined by God. I don't know the storms you have found yourself. I don't know the situation you have found yourself tonight, and you are asking God, how can I come out of this situation? There are people under the sound of my voice, both on the road and outside under the sound of my voice. You have found yourself in a situation where you are asking yourself a question: how do I come out of this mess? How do I come out of this challenge? It looks as if tomorrow, and you don't know what tomorrow will even bring. It looks to you as if it is the end of the road. I come to tell you, your of life was determined by God. Provided it was determined by God, no power can stop it.
Amen.
Determined by God. The journey was not just, it was determined. You are on earth for a reason. The purpose God brought you on earth, the devil cannot defy it.
Amen.
You are here on a purpose. God created you for a purpose. There is a destiny upon your head. There is a prophecy upon your head. There is a destiny. There is a purpose. There is a blueprint for your life. Provided you are still alive and breathing, don't give up on yourself. Despite the storms of life you have found yourself in, despite the tempest of life you have found yourself in, provided the journey was determined by God, no power can stop you. They can only toss you about. It got to a point that the helpers, the captains that were in the boat, the Bible said they left the boat to begin to sell himself. They tried everything they could not hold the boat. Their expertise failed them because the tempest metamorphosed. The Heroclidon metamorphosed into a tempest. So they tried everything they could. They couldn't control the storm. They couldn't control the ship. All they need to do was to leave the ship. At that point, they were no longer in control of their life. At that point, they have given up on their life. At that point, they don't know any other thing to do. They have tried everything they can. They have prayed. They have done everything. Just like some people under the sound of my voice. You have done everything you know you can do. Yet the storm is still there. I come to tell you, at that point when men are down to nothing, God is up to something.
I hear you, sir.
At that point where you feel it is over, that point where men are down to nothing, God is up to something.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter if people, you are already looking at your life as if that is the end of the road. You have come to the point where you look left and look right. Where will my help come from? Where will my help come from? At that point is when God makes a name for himself. The Bible said the Israelites on that fateful day, they left Egypt. It was their own stuff. They were moving on the road. Pharaoh told his army, he said, prepare the chariots, prepare them, saddle the ass. These people cannot go. They are meant to be slave and slave forever. They cannot leave this place. Saddle the ass, put the whole soldiers on track. Let us go after them. The Bible said that fateful day, when they were going with Moses, they looked back and they saw chariots. They saw dust coming. The chariots of Moses from Egypt was approaching them. It was a heavy storm because at that point they knew that if Moses will get them, at that point half of them will be dead. It was a heavy storm for them. They tried to approach front. They looked front and they noticed there was a Red Sea in front. They said, let them turn to this side. At that point there was a mountain on this side. They turned to this other side. There was a mountain. It was a heavy storm that they didn't know where to go. It was a state of confusion to them. They don't know whether to follow right. If they follow right, can they climb this mountain that is looking at them? If they turn left, can they approach this mountain that is looking at them? In front of them is a Red Sea. What do they do? At the back, these are the Egyptians coming. At that point, it is only Elohim that can make them for himself.
I hear you, sir.
Moses stood and he said to them, please, I want you to stand still. You see, this journey was determined by God, so no power can stop us. This journey, it was determined by God. The Red Sea will not stop us. Everything you are seeing, both the Red Sea, the mountains, nothing to control them. They are under the control of heaven. So stand still and see the salvation of God. Because visually, it was determined by God.